G'day guys, and welcome back to another Coffee and Cars at Tonsley. As you can see, a few are starting to roll in still. Oh, this beautiful old Valiant. A few Japanese ones. I'll get behind the bollards here so they don't hit me. And of course this beautiful beast that we've seen a few times. And yeah, the car park over the other side is starting to fill. One behind me is almost full. So yeah, another huge rollout. And of course they're all avoiding the hump. Beautiful Commodore SS VN, lovely. And of course followed up by a Holden Ute, even better. And a nice Mercedes V8, wow. And the Volkswagen took a dive, and so did the little subby. Another nice Commodore. Got nice shiny hubcaps on him. So yeah, looks like it's going to be another mega meet. Nice Mustang, giving the beans, followed by a modern Mustang. And of course one of my all-time favourite Holdens, the EH. Ooh, you hit bottom. And a few motorcycles. So still they come. Another Commodore, followed by another Commodore. So yeah, as you can see, quite a few, quite a collection. And yeah, I've spotted a UC Tirana as well as I came in, so we might go and have a look at him as well later on. So yeah, as they're coming in, we might go a bit wandering. As always, there's a huge collection of modern cars, and a few older ones as well. Big Mercedes next to a Commodore. It'd be a hard to toss up, wouldn't it? I think I know which one I'd go for. Of course the old Nismano. So yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of different cars to see. Some pretty run of the standard mill sort of.
Oh. Dude, I actually minced the front lip.
And some other interesting ones. So we'll move over to the next row. And of course, I think we saw him before, the Sunbeam Rapier. And a Vauxhall Victor, the old Vauxhall Victor, looking a little bit patinaed, but still cool to see. He's very low. Very blue HQ. Next to little GTR Toronto. And of course we saw this Valiant come in. Next to this big Hudson. And another HQ. And this thing looks like it's from a famous American TV show that used to be on years ago, Knight Rider. Pontiac. How nice is that? Right down to the gold wheels. But yeah, sort of do like the look of this. Very, very cool. And can sort of imagine, what was his name? Kit the car. His little lights poking out the front there while he talked. But that thing is very, very nice. Like I said, I think I do like the wheels on that. And then we've got a row of all sorts on Hyundais and Volkswagens. Motorcycles and all sorts of things. That's cool. Anybody remember these Magnas? The one we used to call with the beak because of that bit at the front. Or as the Italians used to call them, the Pappagallo car. The cocky car. Very cool old Holden Ute. And of course we got the Lancer. Alfa Romeos. Another Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo with a bit of water action going inside his lights. Keep them cool. Honda. And some very modern or moderner type of stuff. And two Commodores. Look how much higher the newer one or the last models were to the older ones, to the VR. Very much higher, but still I like them both. Very, very cool VL. Very cool indeed. Very old school GT 350 Mustang. Very nice. And here's an old Lancer for somebody that might appreciate it. I know she used to have one. And yeah, they weren't a bad little car. Quite a nice, nippy little thing. A lot of people wouldn't like them, but yeah, they were alright. Next to a Skyline wagon. Don't see too many Nismano, especially with all the blinds in it. But still looks like it's being used. And next to this nice HSV. Very nice. Nice HSV wheels. That's very nice. And this old school Tirana says, please look and admire, and we are. And even though he's got a slightly modded engine, still pretty much a standard, the old school standard Holden layout. So no strangers there. Always good to grab a coffee and have a look around at the cars here, and always love coming to coffee and cars at Tonsley and seeing things like this. I think you can see where my weakness is. Old Holdens and Fords and things like that. And even sort of cool seeing an old Volkswagen Combi with his little pop top. Perhaps it's like a mini turret, you know. You could stand in the top there and look out while he's driving, like the German tanks. Well, we saw a VL earlier. Now this is a VK Calais 5 litre. Very nice. His little HDT badge. That's very, very cool. And we've got a collection of Mazdas. Very old school one, moderner one, more moderner one in the shape of a RX-7. Very old school one. So yeah, collection, very much a collection of Mazdas in this section. Old and the young. This Toyota has just caught my eye. Not because it's a Toyota or the colour. Check out the wheels. Very, very highly polished. Cressida. Haven't seen one of them for a while. Toyota Cressida GL EFI, according to the badge. But yeah, very, very, very specky wheels on that. And here's something that you don't see forever, or haven't seen forever, is a two-door Lancer hatch. Remember the four-door very well, but haven't seen too many of those. Next to an Alfa Romeo, AU Falcon, and beautiful Senator, and of course Iconic, who is also on Instagram, and I think we saw him at Holden Day or one of the other car shows. That's looking very, very cool today. Very nice, well done, and keeping it looking still an amazing looking car. And now we're up by the old factory, and there's this very cool rod with his Chevrolet motor, and there's a couple of Jaguars over here if we can get close. Might have to get to this one.
Well, why don't you go back and get it?
Yeah, I should do.
Because he's not going to...
He's a nice guy down there.
Yeah, this is at Marriott. Yeah, I'd go back and get it. Just take a photo of it.
So yeah, a collection of different vehicles up by the plant, and of course you can get coffee from there. But very, very, very nice. Can get close to this Volvo. Can't get close to over there. But well, we can have a bit of a look at the old Volvo. When they used to make cars, hey? Proper cars. And he's got his little timer's watch in there for rallying. But that thing is just very, very nice. Very nice. And of course, if people like Fords, there's a bit of a Ford. VK's just going. So yeah, as you can see, there's something for everybody. Of course, I'm more into old school, and I've just spotted one of the last of the Mohicans, as I call them, one of the Valiants up further, so we might go and have a look at him. But yeah, BMWs and that, and this very, 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 very old cool Mitsubishi. The Scorpion. Who remembers them? Don't see many of them about. About the same year as the GJ Sigma, I believe, if my memory serves me right. But yeah, could even be the year before, because it's got the sports steering wheel like the model previous to the GJ. But that thing's cool. Now, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but this is beautiful. A Chrysler Regal SE, as you can see, in very, very tip-top condition. And look at the seats in that for luxury. And in the back as well. Don't know how well I can get the dash. Might be too much of a reflection, but yeah, very, very cool to see this old Regal. And I like the hubcap covers as well that say SE on it, and colour coded as well, or colour matched. And as I've always said, as much as I like my old Holdens, I do like these as well. And this beautiful, beautiful red Valiant V200. How gorgeous is that? That is beautiful. And I think that sticker says it all. That is so cool. Can't beat it, can you? Well, we started off with them all coming in. Now we're finishing with them all coming out. Like this beautiful Valiant that's about to roll out. Nice to see the old school Valiant. And the car I was trying to get a photo of before, but there was a few crowds around it. Nice VL wagon, turbo, Mitsubishi, and one of my favourite model Falcons. Favourite looking one, I should say. Actually, the 5 litre too. yeah, as everybody's departing, I'll say thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a like, and we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers for now from Coffee and Cars at Tonsley Park. Bye, folks. I hate to be rude, but really, do you have to bring that here?